Action.
The wind is blowing and we're ready to race here from Moon Speedway as severe weather from Beaver County moves in and could have some effect on racing this afternoon. Now right now the track is perfectly dry, but who knows, as this cloud coverage moves in even more, this track could become wet, track becomes slick, no traction out there for these guys. Now, a rule for 3 members RC due to rain, if we make it to lap 20 of 35, it's an official event in the books. So get ready for some rough and wet racing. Today's heat race has been canceled due to extreme weather conditions coming into the area at a very fast rate. Chad Limburner is on the pole. Bill Steinbach will be starting second. So get ready for some rough and ready wet racing. 3, 2, 1, go.
Get your video cards ready. This is going to be an exciting race.
All right, the winds are picking up very quickly here as we go around for the second lap. Limburner has a slight lead here. Steinbach is cutting those corners tight, trying to keep up to Limburner tonight, as his drafting advantage is really not going to pay off too much tonight in this wind.
No, it's really not, but that's what he's trying to get any bit of drafting he can off of Limburner. He forces Chad Limburner into the turn 3 cone. That waves a caution here on lap 5. He comes speeding around, really does not have an advantage. Maybe he hits a wet spot from the rain. That really lost a lot of traction on his rear tires.
Now, Steinbach is really cooking these laps, but, you know, Limburner is just matching exactly what Steinbach's doing in the rear there, and he's really keeping the lead. Right as I say that, he doesn't. He goes wide around the corner, and then he's disoriented, so he hits the tire wall.
Green flag is out, and look at this mess. Both drivers really charged it down into turn 1, but Limburner will come out on top of this one on lap 10.
They're not in a panic, but they definitely are getting anxious. They want to get this race underway. They want to keep a lead, and they want to stay away from cautions so that they can put this one in the books and hopefully have a winner.
We have another caution here on lap 11 as one of the cones fall down, and both drivers made some contact with it, and they wreck up in turn number 1. Track maintenance team darts out to get that cone. We have a red flag, and the Hoosier Racing Tire flag falls off of the fence. Let's take a quick look at today's radar.
Yeah, as you can see, the severe weather is moving very quickly in from the south. The winds are really changing, you know what I mean? So we're going to have a very interesting race here as that rain gets closer.
Yes, here they come back to the pit area.
They took the Hoosier Racing Tire flag down completely. Just keep it off the speedway. Also, that cone is gone. They have a nice restart here, side by side both. Limburner cuts the corner tight. That really gives him an advantage, but Steinbach isn't going to take that. He goes on the inside, bounces off Steinbach. Steinbach makes it around. Limburner hits the turn 4 cone here on lap 14.
Limburner restarts this one on the outside. Bill Steinbach forces him up to the front stretch wall. That waves a yellow flag here in lap 15 as they hit head-on into the turn 1 wall.
You can definitely see they're getting anxious as we just have back-to-back cautions there. Before we even take the green, Limburner gets almost into the middle there. Looks like he bounced off Steinbach slightly. Restart here. That was a sloppy restart by Steinbach. He kind of got a bit of an edge there. That really helps Limburner, though, on the backstretch as Limburner had the inside.
They are turning this track into a junkyard. Another caution here on lap 17. Bill Steinbach ease into the backstretch tire wall. Don't really know what's going on there. He comes around, looks like he'll take the outside, doesn't even slow down. That was a dirty move on his part. But Limburner takes the lead down the back straightaway.
Even though he did that, that was surprisingly clean by both of those drivers. None got an advantage and neither got fairly angry. They bumped the tire there. That's no caution at all, but I think they should put that back. I'm not really sure what the track maintenance team is doing there. Side by side down the backstretch, that's some action there as we see Steinbach, get into the cone there on lap 20 here.
He comes around. He slows down this time. He'll take the outside lane. Limburner gets a great jump, but Steinbach looks like he fishtailed a little bit there. Makes some contact with the turn 1 and the exit of turn 2 wall. That waves another caution here on lap 21.
Steinbach really looked a mess around off that restart, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, they have no right front grip coming out of turn 4. They seem to be sliding up into each other a lot. As you can see, this track is getting darker as the showers do start to move in.
Yeah, as you can see there, Steinbach was just trying to go straight. Limburner gets up above him, and finally they fix that tire as they hit it one more time. They have a restart here. That was a slightly sloppy restart there. Oh my gosh, they hit the tire again. Limburner just bouncing off Steinbach. Lap 24 here. Finally, they put that tire back where it belongs, and they'll have a restart here as Limburner backs up slightly. Beautiful restart. Lap 25, Limburner had the inside, so he had an edge, and now he's slightly ahead once again.
Going into turn 2, they are still single file. Now they're 2 abreast in turn 3. Chad Limburner comes out with that one. He's starting to slowly pull away here at the end of this one. Bill Steinbach doing all he can. He's overdriving the car, makes some contact with the turn 3 cone that then pushes himself into the turn 4 concrete wall. What an impact.
Yeah, he really overdrove his steering there, and that's really what messed him up. But a common theme today is Limburner getting slightly ahead. Yeah, wrecking. But Limburner getting slightly ahead off of those mess-ups. You know what I'm...
And Chad Limburner with the lead here. Bill Steinbach trying to draft up to him with 5 to go. And he's really pulling ahead. And he screws up in turn number 3. He hits the turn 3 cone. What an impact. That's a big hit for these little cars. But Bill Steinbach's not going to let him pull away. A little bit of paint trading there in turn number 1. Bill Steinbach looks low, but nothing happening there.
Whoever wins this one is going to have a psychological trophy until the end of the season. Believe me.
There they go. Another caution here on lap 32. That's this time Limburner. He's backing up. Bill Steinbach stops him towards the end of the back straightaway. Limburner comes around. He gets into he looks like he got underneath Bill Steinbach there. And that is he gets loose. He fishtails. Nearly takes out Steinbach in the back straightaway going into turn 3.
Man, he's really messing up here. What he didn't have an advantage on this lap, that's going to hurt him. We're going to have a green-white checker attempt 1 here as Limburner just hits the back side of Steinbach. They're going around here side by side. Limburner gets slightly ahead. This is going to be an exciting finish. Never mind. Green-white checker attempt 2. We have another caution here. These drivers are really getting disoriented in this wind and this rain.
2 to go. Bill Steinbach with the... No, it's Limburner with the edge. He pushes him down into the turn 1 cone, starting to pull away here, but Limburner's not going to let this wind slip away. He looks low going into turn 3. Can he get to him? No, he does not get to him. Bill Steinbach wins in the rain.
Wow, Limburner really messed up there. The turn 1 cone around the second lap from the end there is what really messed him up. If his tire did not hit that, he would probably have won this event, seeing as he had the advantage going in.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. We sure know we did. We'll see you next time here on the Three Rivers RC Racing Channel.